I'm scared of cutting the patch. But this set didn't sell, and I wonder if it's because it's flat. I think that was okay. I might go forwards and backwards a little bit more just to strengthen it. So maybe I could see if I can at least get 2 patch pockets and put them in the jacket. We're playing with this lovely bias tape today to do the neckline. Today I have big plans and it's already almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Last year, but the year before, I used to sell in 2 shops in the Netherlands. One was in Leiden and the other one was in Utrecht. And I sold for a while. Some months were very good and some months weren't so good, so I decided to stop. But as a result, I do have quite a bit of a stock that I made for those shops. And it's kind of weird. I'm trying to put them online and maybe with like a 10% discount so I can actually get rid of this stock and start making something new, because mostly I want to make stuff. So I have this set of 3 pouches. I'm going to tell you what I want to do today. So I have this set of three patches that have a lot of threads. So this is a set of 3. They're really cute little black, like a black velveteen type of velvet type of fabric, quilted with golden thread. And I've made them with a lovely sea medusa. I can't remember the name of the word now, the name of the animal. I only remember in medusa in Spanish. Anyway, these ones are really pretty, and it's a set of 3s. They didn't sell in the shop, and no wonder. I sold a whole bunch of these pouches that had a boxed bottom, but this set didn't sell, and I wonder if it's because it's flat. So what I'm going to do today is actually, I'm just going to open the bottom of the lining and just square, open it up and square the bottoms, and then so it will look like this, like that, more or less, you know. I'll measure it and I'll make it the same size. And I'm going to make them all to have a bottoms so they can all stand, because the square bottom pouches did sell very well and this set didn't. So this one, I'm going to do that. Then there was this set that had 4, and the shop, for whatever reason, sold just 2 sizes. So I only have the little coin purse, which is super cute. Has this lovely pool that I made with beads, because I have a ridiculous amount of everything. I've been collecting for a long time and I'm an old lady, so I've got loads of things. And I made lots of cool zipper pulls. So this one has one, and this is the only last surviving pouch. So I'm still gonna square this one and maybe find out another cool. Oh no, this one actually has a cute zipper pull already. It has like a little diamond in the, yeah, like a little rhinestone in the zipper. Okay, so I'm squaring this one as well and listing it with that. Then I have this set. I thought I had the coin purse for this. I'm gonna need to see if I can find the coin purse for this. If I can, I will list it together as well. If I have some little scraps, I might make one and pull the zipper pull, because I think 3 is a good number for a set. So if I sold the coin purse, I might see if I have enough scraps to make another one and square these things as well. And also find some of the beads to put like a cool zipper pull. So those 2. Then I have these 2 left. It was also a set of 4 with a little pouch, the little coin purse. And they sold those 2. And I have these 2 left. So I'm going to square them again. And again, if I can find the fabric, I will make the coin purse. These are the coin purses, by the way. I have some left. This is the pink and the purple leather, all lined. They're all lined. Some of them I don't put the zipper pull because I have like a cool zipper already. And some of them I put like a crystal zipper pull. I'll show you in more detail, close-ups. Okay, so yeah, I have some cute little left ones. This one with the zipper pull. This is a lovely white off cream, off white. This is a lovely off white leather, Napa leather, with this cute little crystal pull. And I think, yeah, I think the blue bead is I think the blue bead might be, is either glass or is lapis lazuli. I can't remember how I made this zipper pull. That's a long time ago. And then the little pink cute little one with a little heart zipper pull. I was very lucky once. I went to the thrift store and it looked like somebody just dumped a whole bunch of cool new zippers. And I found these little zippers that are pink with a little cute heart, metal heart. So there's the metal heart one, and then there's the little metal drop. And yeah, hold on, because I have some left. Okay, so I need to dig through my stash, but I found the green one, the apple green with a little metal heart pull zippers, and I still have a few left. So, and then I have some of the cream ones, or tan, with a little zipper that has a cute little rhinestone. So that's super cute. I don't know if I have any of the pink ones. I need to have a look at it. Okay, so this is another one with cute little beads and a cute little coin purse. And what I'm gonna do is fix the pouches that I said I wanted to fix. But then in all the stuff that I got from the shop, I have this one tote left. I sold lots of these tote bags. They are made out of, this one has a metal, a plastic, sorry. This one has a plastic zipper, and it's made out of leather, scraps of leather and denim. And I even made the little tags for the scraps, these cute little leather toppers to finish nice the handles. And I put a leather pull on this one. And yeah, I only have this one left. Has a cute little white lining. Oh, I have some bags in here. Okay, some little pouches here. I need to go through the whole bunch of them. Anyway, and this is the only one that came back from the shop. So the tote bags were better. They did better. And this one I really like because it has a pocket from the jeans trouser. So I am gonna copy the pattern because I quite like it. I see if my laptop fits, and if it doesn't fit, then what I might do is make it a little bit bigger and then create some patchwork with some sequin patches that I also thrifted also a long time ago. This one is one of them. And unfortunately, I only had one of these BAM, but I have a couple of them that say no, question mark, which is quite hilarious. I find it hilarious anyway. It's that kind of a stupid humor that I like. And this is a super useful crossbody bag. This is the sort of bags that I've been using myself for the better part of 3-4 years. That's the bag I use in a day-to-day. It's perfect for my phone, my headphones, the keys, all your stuff. It has a really good pocket, so you could put anything that's a little bit more important that you can't miss it. You can put it in that big pocket. And I made it with the, this is actually Ankara fabric with lovely flowers. I have you wrapped around my sewing machine. YouTube keep on pestering me about memberships, channel memberships, and I said, oh, you have a very loyal audience. Thank you very much. I love you all, lovelies. Thank you so much. And it says you're the perfect candidate to have memberships because people will pay to get your content either earlier on, like a preview to members, and it gives you a few other choices what to do with it. And I was thinking, I'm not sure what to do with it because the truth is, I make some videos and I end up cutting so much out of the video because I'm doing this, I'm like sewing, or I'm choosing fabrics, or I'm planning the patterns in there. I cut so much of the video for the final cut of the video that I upload at YouTube. And I was wondering if people are interested, maybe I could run some of those videos where I start and finish a project almost online on the video. And it obviously will be a much larger sort of video, but maybe it can even be a much more chatty video. Maybe I could just, have you been doing something, and I'll be chatting in the background and talking to you about whatever life has got me that day, or about the projects. And I do talk a lot, so it kind of, because sometimes what I do is I have memberships on other channels, and what sometimes I do is listen to them as they're working, when I'm working, and it kind of made me feel less lonely I mean, not that I'm feeling lonely, but alone, you know what I mean? It's kind of a little bit of a company. So I was wondering if you will be interested in something like this, that you see me, sorry, I'm fumbling all this, I'm opening the pouches to box them up. So look at how cool the fabric for this one still is. So that's one. You know, this fabric was one of the fabrics that I used for one of my dresses. That's why I'm not sure if I have enough to make the coin purse for this. But even this awesome fabric, I do have a lot of this fabric. This is Ankara. I buy a lot of Ankara. I like indigo, Japanese indigo. I like a lot of things. Like, I like a lot of folklore. I mean, in terms of around the world textiles, it absolutely amazes me how humans have developed this beautiful love for textiles. Anyway, I was wondering if you will be interested in something like that. Please comment below and I'll see if it's worth for me to start memberships or just not. Anyway, you let me know if you're interested in something like that. Let me just crack on with this. Okay, so I use my unsewing tool to unsew the pouch open. That's the lining. I opened it to open the pouch. So what I'm going to do is simply, I'm going to, if the fabric let me, hello. Okay. So simply what I'm going to do is I'm going to stitch, I'm going to put the two seams together. I'm going to, with the fingers you can feel it, and put the two seams together. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to pin where I'm going to stitch a straight line. I might put a ruler and check for the straight line. And I'm going to do that on the four corners and literally just stitch across that. And then the same thing with the back. Then turn it around and stitch close the thingy. And I should have all the pouches done in no time. So let's do that. You could also, to be perfectly honest, instead of doing all of this, you could just measure from the tip, like however many centimeters. This is about maybe 3 centimeters, a little bit over an inch. So you could just measure and then just stitch from there. And that's probably the best way of doing it. This is so annoying. Come on, open. Nope. Are you serious? My goodness. There. I've done that holding the camera with my left hand. I'm a pro now. Okay, so I just cut the corner of the lining. See, that's the corners of the lining. And I just stitched the corners of the outside back. So all I need to do here is to chop it off, but I need my other hand for that. So I'm holding the camera. And then chop it off here. And that's the one medium bag. That is, black is so difficult to film. And this is the bigger size. I'll show you when they're all done. So where it feels like eternity later, These are the sets. That's the black set. Black is so difficult to film because it is so much darker in real life. It's like proper dark black. The sooner there. You see how dark it is? Okay, so I have the dark set. I'm gonna take some pictures so you maybe can see it better. Then I've done this set with a little pouch, so that's a coin. Then it's these two, and then these two. And these are all the mess that I made. I love this fabric, this denim. I have a dress, I'll show you. I'll put it in a video as well. My daughter is obsessed with Billie Eilish, and she got this hoodie from a friend who went to the tour. It's obviously something went wrong here, but she loved the graphic, and at the back of the sweatshirt has also got all the dates of the tour. So she wanted me to cut the graphic and plant it on this black hoodie at the back of the black hoodie. And then it occurred to me that I could use all the dates. I could cut the graphic of the dates and put them in one of the sleeves. So open up the sleeve and then just stitch maybe even parts of it, maybe one part and another part, something like that. So this is a straightforward upcycle. I'm just gonna cut off I'm just cutting the graphic, both graphics, and add it to the black hoodie. Also, this is a really good quality hoodie. So once I've cut off, I'm gonna harvest the sleeves for something else, and I might fix that and maybe do like a denim or something. It's a kind of a weird color though. It's like right here looks like the most accurate color. It's like a acidic yellow. But I'm harvesting the other pieces anyway. The hood, it's quite a large one, so plenty of fabric to play around with. I might even do a patchwork for another sweatshirt with the rest. But yeah, very simple upcycle. So after cutting and trying to fix this thing here, it creates like a little crazy bump here. So I'm gonna cut these words and I'm gonna stitch just a picture of her, and then maybe see if I could put these words elsewhere. See, it kind of creates a funky bump in there. So I'm just gonna cut it above it's not much space, but just there, I think. So I cut the graphic and I have to search it all around because look at the mess that it's making. This is the bag. I turn the hoodie inside out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to place Billy face down onto the jumper. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stitch it all around this way. Then turn the jumper inside out and then cut the black so the yellow will appear. Okay, so the patch is underneath. I just stitch it. I hope you can see the stitch line. I'm going to separate the top from the patch and I'm going to cut it free. So I just cut it like that. Okay. Oops, got very close there. Let's do a curve. Okay. I'm scared of cutting the patch. Okay, that's the patch. Really Eilish. And that is the happy ever. I might just maybe stitch it like that. I might stitch it like that. Yeah. Or maybe down here. Yeah, I might do that actually. I might stitch it Oh no, I'm gonna ask my daughter, see what she wants. But I'm gonna do the sleeve now. So I don't know if you can see, but what I've done is I've opened the sleeve because I think it's somehow flat is a lot easier to work with. And that's the other graphic, the one with all the letters. Yeah, let me put it upside down. Let's put it properly. Okay, so the idea is somehow to pin it around here and then close the sleeve again. Let me play with it first and see if I want to do. Let me play with it and I'll show you what I've done. So I have pinned it again the same way as I did the other graphic. I've pinned it to the inside, and then when I cut it, you will see all the letters here. Obviously it's bigger than this, but it doesn't really matter to me. I've pinned this as close to the edge as possible. So the first thing I'm going to do is stitch this. I'm going to change it and pin it to the edge of the black one as well. So the first thing I'm going to do is stitch it and then cut it off and then close the sleeve again. So let's do that. Okay, so that is the sleeve. Oh, that's quite cool actually. It's really cool. Okay. Oh, I don't like this. Let's fix this. Okay. Okay, let's stitch it and then I see if I want to fix it a little bit more. I'm just going to stitch it close again. So literally just stitching it back up. There. It's our set. Okay, so today I'm gonna attempt to fix this hoodie. It's my son's hoodie. Apparently at school somebody pulled him at the back of the hoodie to talk to him, you know, kids. And he has his hands in the pocket and they just ripped. And I noticed there's another rip here as well. It's a really cool, fairly expensive hoodie that I got him a couple of years ago, I think. It's really nice. I really like it. He loves it. He wears it all the time. But I'm going to try to see if I can fix this. I've never done this. So my thought is to somehow close this here, maybe with a little patch of some fabric or something, and then trying to fold this and stitch it back in there. I don't know. And in here the same, just close, mend it, just mend it with a machine. Right, let's see. I'm literally just going forwards and backwards, trying to close the hole. Here. Seems to be fine. At least I have a foundation to stitch this back on. So overall, I think that was okay. I might go forwards and backwards a little bit more just to strengthen it, but I think I did it. Just literally going forwards and backwards like that. So that's it. You can almost now see the stitching I did to close the hole. And that one in there, it almost kind of blends with the print. But yeah, now we get the hoodie back. He can use it again. It's a lovely, lovely, thick, beautiful fabric, and it's an awesome hoodie. So, hoodie finished. So I'm not gonna lie, there is a lot of sewing in this video. There is a lot of me showing you a lot of stuff that I've created in the past. There's a lot of me showing you a whole bunch of my stash because I've been itching to show you. Every time I buy something, I get so excited with the ideas of what I want to do that, yeah, I just want to show you what I've been doing, what I've been sewing, and yeah, talk about a whole bunch of things. I just made this tunic. This is a pattern that I've already used and I made a video. I think it's one of my very first videos. And it was made out of wool and it was like a winter tunic. So I always wanted to make like a summer tunic. I've made it a lot less, a little bit less voluminous. It hasn't got as much fabric both sides, front and back, as the winter one. But let me just get up and show you. So it is just, so as you can see, it's simply the front and the back. The neckline is a bit shorter on the front than it is at the back. Not by much. And it is a beautiful, super light cotton. I love it. I wanted to make this for a long time. Now, I think I filmed some of the clips of making of the tunic, and if I did, I'll put them up in here. I think I filmed some of the clips of me making it, how I manipulated the pattern. So hopefully you saw what I did with the tunic. So very simple. I used the already hemmed line and just do a new tunic. I absolutely love my new tunic. But it has given me an idea with to make like a, you know, Hanten kimono-esque Japanese style jacket. And I have these beautiful fabrics. Let me show you. I have this fabric. It's a little bit blown up in the monitor. It's a beautiful green, quite dark. Let me see. It looks quite, it is actually much darker than it look in the screen. I don't know if I could maybe put them here. Anyway, you see, if I put it really close, it really blows up. I'm trying to get a different close-ups of the fabric so you can see. It's a beautiful embossed fabric. I think I'll show you. Yeah, it's cotton. So in the thrift store, they were selling them for a couple of euros each, and I thought, well, I love the fabric, but a couple of euros is gonna add up very quickly. And then suddenly they really wanted to get rid of it, and they sold every single one for €1. And I thought, oh well, I get a few. I think I can see 3 of these color. I thought I had more of this color. This is a tablecloth, same fabric, different color. It's a beautiful cotton. It's embossed design with like roses. Beautiful. It was 40 euros originally, and I bought it for €1, so I'm very happy. And it's 100% cotton, which is what I wanted it mostly for. Now, those other two, I think I might need to make the neckline even a little bit lower because I feel like I'm pulling it. I'm gonna have to carry on adapting the pattern a little bit, I think. But it is really nice. As much as I love these two colors, the one that I really loved was this sand color. I love the way they've done the dye. The dye is kind of not uniform, and if you can see on the edges, the dye is much darker. So the idea would be to maybe create this tunic as a Hanten Japanese type of jacket, using this for the body and maybe this for the sleeves, or the green one. I like either way of them three. Of course, I could do the jacket only with this same color. I think I have plenty to make the whole jacket plus the sleeves. And I might think about that. But in practicality, I would like to either use the sun with a pink. I really like the combination. I think it would look really nice with the pink, or the green, even though the green I would have to open them and play around with however much fabric I have. I think the combination, these two, is a little bit too strong. I think this probably goes better together. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be opening the cushions and maybe trying to see if I want to make the neckline of this a little, because it kind of pulls backwards and I don't know why. So I'm going to see if I want to make the neckline a little bit lower, or maybe just make it like an open. Obviously it's a jacket, so it will have, what am I talking about, neckline? It's a jacket. Okay, I think I need some coffee. It's extremely warm in here today. It's been quite warm. We just came back from Berlin and that was hot. It was really, really warm. The app keep on saying, oh, it's 22 degrees or 23 degrees. No, it was not. It was a good 10 degrees hotter than that. It was really, really warm. And I feel really warm in here right now. So I'm gonna give myself some water and it's getting started cutting these things. But yeah, that's what we're going to do now. Okay, so I've been lazy, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the edge of the tablecloth already for the opening of the jacket. Also, I have folded the sleeves to have like a more straight side. So I'm gonna cut it like that, and obviously I'm gonna have to finish that collar. But since I'm thinking that maybe I might have to do it, I don't know. Let's cut it like this, and then I'll get used to. I'll see what I can do. Also, what I might do is I might do the sleeves here. I might do them like a proper Japanese sleeves. So not of this curve, but actually, I'll show you. Hold on. I made this jacket a couple of videos ago, and reused this beautiful fabric that I had in one of those fabric books. I'll put the link if you want to have a look. What I really, really love is these sleeves. I really do love them, and they are both different. And what I like is how square they are. I still have the pattern for them, which is like really a rectangle, nothing really special. But I'm gonna pop it in because I want to show you. I made a mistake with the lining. I need to fix it because I think the lining is too big for the jacket, and they keep on coming out, like you can see. It's too long, so I need to make a little shorter. The fabric for the lining is like a viscose, and it's really is very annoying. Anyway, so I'm thinking I might do this kind of sleeves because I really like them. So I'm thinking I might do this kind of sleeves instead. That's the back of the sleeve, that's the front. I might do something like this because it looks more Japanese-like. Also, I can almost hear you screaming, if you have enough fabric, why don't you do it in the same fabric? And I'm like, I'm gonna go even a little bit further up. I'm not only not gonna use these other ones, these are the ones I've got there. So I'm thinking, shall I use this for that jacket, or shall I do the same fabric for the jacket? And also, I have some of this fabric left. I don't know if the embroidery will look good. Let me cut it and see what happens. But I also want to show you, sorry, my hair is a bit of a mess. I also want to show you this dress. So I make this dress with the pattern for the purple dress, and this is a stretchy fabric, and it's super comfortable, it's lovely. I wore it once outside. We went to Harlem, the city of Harlem, which is absolutely stunning, and we went for lunch, and I wore it there, and then came back, and there must be some bleach in the bathroom at home, because I don't know how I did it, but look at what I did. Yeah. So I could do two things. I could cut it and make it into a top, or I could just keep it for home, and because it's a super nice, comfortable, and quite fresh actually. In here in this room, it's quite warm, because the sun hits quite hard. So maybe I've been using it today just to sew because it's nice and comfortable. So I'm really nuffed off about it. Let's crack on with cutting the jacket. And I already have lots of the seams done. And I figured out if I want to make the sleeves with the same fabric or not. I mean, I have enough to make 2 jackets, so there's that. I was just about to cut this, and I just went to the line and pick all the clothes that I've washed, the last things I've got from the thrift store, and I wanted to show you this. Isn't this the most darling, cute little top? Okay, so that's the back. Hold on. That's the front. That's the front. Isn't that cute? I don't think I'm gonna wear it at all like this because it's not my style. But the fabric, this cost me €2 in one of the thrift stores. It's 100% cotton, and it is the softest, the cutest. Sorry, the noise is the pattern from there. I absolutely love these flowers. I love the color. It's like blue and pink on. This color is not the best for my skin color, but because there's so much blue, I'm hoping. I just love the fabric. It's so gorgeous. And then I got this, which seems to be either a tablecloth or like a single sheet for a small, like a kid's bed. Also 100% cotton, and beautiful big gingham, like a grayish gingham. And this is another, this is a duvet, like a duvet cover. Look at how stiff it is. It was on the line, and it's so hot day, I told you, it's super stiff. But this is lovely cotton. So maybe I could be making I don't know, a dress or a top or something with this. I love this one, I love that one, and I love this one. And I wish this was cream or this was white, because I would have loved to combine them together. Yeah, these 2 colors, this and this, look gorgeous. But obviously the bases are not the same, which is a shame. So let's crack on and do something. I think you'll be happy to know that I'm actually going to cut the sleeve from the same fabric. And I'm carry on using the existing hemming because I'm lazy like that. So what I'm gonna do is, this is all I've got left from the tablecloth. I'm gonna choose a couple of places. That's the sleeve, that's the bottom, that's the... So I'm basically gonna pick a couple of sides, fold it and cut the sleeves. I already cut the back. Because of the tunic I try, it seems like the neck is too low and it keep on going backwards. I also realized that on the other jacket, the back panel seems to have the shoulder coming a little bit forward towards the front, and that might be a better way than not kind of, you know, pulling the top from the back, the front. So I've done 2 things. I've done a little bit longer on the back. And also, if you see the pattern, the original pattern, that was the original front, that was the original back, and I added a little bit more. So it's actually closer up to my neck. But obviously, if it's too much, I could always, you know, shave it off a little bit. But I'm gonna make it all on the same fabric. And I think I have enough to make a nice belt. I don't know if you've seen my peachy color blouse, and I did like a really thick belt, and it has like a kimono, you know, the obi for the kimono look about it. So I'm thinking I'm gonna try to use as much as the fabric to do like a thicker belt like that. And this is supposed to be a fairly easy, straightforward jacket. I mean, all the edges more or less, apart from the neckline, are gonna be done. And I have some really cool bias tape, like really cool flowers and things. I might use just for the front and the back. So let me just cut the sleeves and put this thing together. Sorry for the noise. Let's see if you can see it better like this. So is done. I am really happy with the shape, but now I think I probably need some pockets, maybe some patch pockets, but this is all the fabric that I have left for this. So I guess I could still get some patch pockets from maybe here, and I still have this length to do the belt. Not a lot left, to be honest. And see if I can make both of them happening. But I'm so happy that I end up using the original hems, and the fact that they are all very weird in color. Also, I'm happy that I've done this like this. It looks a little bit more Japanese. The neck is a little bit higher up. Maybe it's too high actually. I'll see. But let me show you what I've got. I have this lovely bias tape. That is quite wide, and the idea would be to just use it around the neck. I mean, I could just copy the shape of the neckline and just use like a normal facing with ironing everything. But I quite like the fact that if you do that, you can actually see the bias tape just around the neck. And I see if I have to cut the neckline a little bit. I might need to cut this. It's too high maybe. But in terms of the kimono, all the alterations I've done with the pattern, and actually adding this sleeve instead of the curved sleeve from the tunic, I think it's really, really good. So I'm gonna leave it for today because I'm tired. I have done quite a lot of stuff, and I keep on looking at things that I want to do. And if I was to make everything that I want to do, this video would probably be a couple of hours long. So I don't know how long this video is going to be. I do have a few projects and a few things that I wanted to show you, and a few things that I wanted to talk to you about. So I hope it's not too long, and I think I'll see you tomorrow because I'm going to try to get other ideas together. So see you tomorrow. So this is the day after. This is the day after. I haven't done the bias tape yet. That's the blouse I did for my last video. But I just wanted to show you how cute the jacket looks like. Absolutely love these edges. As I was saying, I don't have a lot of fabric left, but I have this bit with the edge. So maybe I could see if I can at least get 2 patch pockets and put them in the jacket. I don't know if I'm gonna have them space to get a belt as well, but we're gonna try. And that is my little helper for today. Okay, so yeah, let's get on and finish the jacket today. Oh, this is your reminder to subscribe. We're playing with this lovely bias tape today to do the neckline. I have cut and serged a couple of patch pockets. The fabric is surprisingly frays a lot, so I serge it straight away. And I think I iron it like this, or just put it in place and trying to stitch as I go along. So anyway, so these are the pockets. But the one thing I'm thinking of doing is try it again, the jacket, and it seems like the neckline is at the back is a little bit too high. So I don't want to overdo it because with the bias tape, obviously it's gonna go down a little bit again. But I think I'm gonna try to just shave the tiniest bit from the center and then just go to 0 onto the shoulders. So basically I'm gonna fold it like this, and I'm gonna just shave like not even a centimeter from here, and maybe curve it, because you can see, you know, well, you know what I do, I just put it down and say right about here, and I go. It is so difficult for me to follow a pattern. I think that's part of my creativity, the way I work. If I follow a pattern, I feel restricted, and if I do my own thing, I'm happier. Is it on my own detriment? Probably, but that's how I like doing things, so that's how I do them. So let's do like about not quite a centimeter from the center there, and then let's put this cool bias tape. Both sides are the same, okay? And all I'm gonna do is from the center And I learned from this lovely lady from Canada. I can't remember the name, but I put in the video. I've learned that whenever you cut something, you should do it in the 90 degrees, and that makes perfect sense. So, because I like to get my scissors and just go ahead and cut, I really appreciate that. So thank you, lovely. This is a quite big one, so once I've done it, I think it look really nice in the neckline.
It's our set.
I forgot I wanted to do the belt, so I might have to do that too.